As Harvard and other universities battle with the Trump administration over billions of dollars in frozen grants, students and professors gathered in Storrs for a protest this afternoon to try and protect UConn's share of federal funding.
News 8 political reporter Mike Cerulli was on campus for that protest.
Hands off, Huskies! Hands off, Huskies! Huskies move in packs! Huskies move in packs!
Uncertainty and fear mixed with a sense of righteous defiance on Thursday as members of the UConn community rallied with Democratic elected officials to try and stave off the type of funding freezes that are impacting universities across the country.
We feel extremely unstable. Shockwaves are just going all across universities across the country.
The Trump administration has frozen billions in federal grants to elite universities, alleging they are not complying with anti-discrimination laws.
All the president is asking, don't break federal law, and then you can have your federal funding.
And while UConn hasn't seen the type of freezes that Harvard is now fighting, money for some research has been frozen as part of the Trump administration's broader efforts to cut spending. Professor Adam McCready is leading a multi-year study into the effect of cell phones on students. He says his research is essentially frozen now after the administration clawed back pandemic-era funds that the state was using to fund it.
It was pure shock and dismay related to 3 years of work on this study.
The federal government has said states can appeal to get the funds back, but McCready said the nature of his research, which could inform cell phone rules in Connecticut schools, is time sensitive.
The challenge for my study is by the time we get that funding back, school year will be over, right? And even if we get it back, it will be too late to collect the data that we need for our study.
McCready also pointed out that his study was initially directed by legislation championed by Republican lawmakers. State Senator Ryan Fazio is one of them. Fazio said he wasn't aware that the pandemic-era grant used to fund the research had been frozen, but he did say he'd fight to have the state fill in the hole.
I'm just learning about it right now, but I would be very supportive, and I think my colleagues would be supportive of continuing this work to support students and try to improve their educational and emotional outcomes.
And if state lawmakers do want to preserve the funds for that research, they'll have to act fast because Professor McCready says he would need those funds by May at the latest, and the legislative session ends in June. Reporting in Storrs, Mike Cerulli, News 8.